Check it, check, mic, check. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, troops, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to the channel, Mark. That's me, my words, where we follow trading, travelling, and training. As always, before we get into this very quick video, please do continue to hit that subscribe button down there. And if you haven't done so, please give me a thumbs up. Great stuff, troops. Tuesday, the 3rd of May, 2022. I apologise for not putting out a video yesterday, but I was travelling, troops. Do check out my recent road trip down to Croatia, which I'll link up here at the end of this video. Beautiful place, never been before, but absolutely stunning. So go and check that out. Anyway, here we are. Probably a good job I didn't put the video out yesterday, actually, because I just want to look at what happened. I've got 4 charts up here: AMC, GME, and CLVS, 3 plays that I'm in, and then at the bottom right hand corner here, the SPY, which just absolutely finished green yesterday. After all that, it finished up just over 0.5%. But look at this. This is, remember troops, this is a free and fair market, yeah? Nothing's linked. There's no correlation. You don't have to be an expert chart reader to see that. Now, look at this. Up, down, up, down. Oh, sell off, sell off, sell off. I guess this is you lot selling and then rebuying again, is it? It must be. Because we're driving the market these days, apparently. So yeah, that was yesterday's action, troops, and it kind of, continuation of last week, red. Obviously the Fed are going to announce this week the next rate hike, expecting 50 BPs, 50 basis points there. That's the general consensus that is coming out across the news streams, etc. So let's see. Personally, I think they might go a little bit more aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised to see 75, but I'm not a professor of American markets per se, so we'll see. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's that aggressive. I think they've finally realised that you can't do this tippy-tappy approach when you're trying to control inflation. You've got to really, really go for it to get it back under control. So let's see. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the dailies. So AMC here, stick it on the daily, see where we're at. Again, we are consolidating, troops. If you look at that, we are out of that descending triangle there, descending wedge, whatever you want to call it, and consolidating. I mean, we finished down yesterday 4 cents. So after that up and down day, that roller coaster early in the morning, and then that sell off in the afternoon before close, that little bit of a kicker in the last 30 minutes or so, finished 4 cents down. So not really much to say, troops. I mean, there is support there at that $14.50 area. So, 18.35 is a big one for me. Let me just put another one on there so we can see where that support is. About $14.50 there. You can see it quite clearly. And that was going back in the day, troops, when a break of 14.50 brought us the big run up. Remember that? But you can see there clearly it's an area of support. So if we break below that, we're probably looking back down towards $12, to be honest, $13. But let's see, troops. Let's see. GME, similar story. Again, now we are out of that falling wedge, but unfortunately onto the downside. But we are back in that larger slice of pizza, we'll call it. There we are. I won't bring it right up. But you can see there, we're now testing that as resistance, that descending level of resistance there. Was support, bounced, support, hovered around, now it's resistance. So let's see what happens there, troops. CLVS, another favourite of mine. Again, fallen below that area of support at 210, tested it again yesterday. Would really like to see that get back into that 210 to 232 channel. But again, when you look at the 5-minute charts earlier that we put up, you can see these are all just moving in sequence, troops. It's quite frustrating, to be honest. But we'll see. We shall see what happens today. We'll see what happens for the rest of the week. Keep an eye out for the Fed announcement. Obviously, there's people going to get hyped about May the 4th tomorrow. There's some talk in the GME community about May the 5th. Personally, not buying into it. Just watching the price, see what happens, keep an eye on the technicals, and just let it play out, troops. You know, it's a rough time for everybody, but we've been here before. We've been here loads of times before. So that's where I take my strength and commitment and motivation from. Anyway, troops, that's it. That's all I've got for you in this video. I will be back on Friday with a quick wrap up, see where we've got to, see where we're at the end of the week. In the meantime, wherever you are in the world, do take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, troops.